223, no? So this problem is under doon sa ano, no? Yung Poisson's ratio, no? Poisson's ratio. Poisson's ratio means pag nagkaroon kasi ng, for example, this is x, no? This is x. Of course, this is y. This is z, no? Z, y. No? So, meaning, pag nag-apply ka, kunyari, ng stress or ng force doon sa x direction, so yung strain mo or yung deformation, hindi lang yun nangyayari doon sa along the axis kung saan mo in-apply, no, yung force. But also, magkaroon din ng mga deformation sa ibang axis ng uh, material na to, no. For example, no, hinatak mo to dito. Of course, hahaba to hanggang dito, no? Hahaba. Pero to hahaba to, di ba? Hinatak mo eh. But consider na hindi lang siya hahaba, no? Ninipis din dito kasi hinatak mo eh. Ninipis din 'yan. Ninipis din siya diyan, no? Hindi lang siya hahaba dito sa y, ninipis din siya dito sa x or z direction, no? So, parang ganun lang yung konsepto ng Poisson's ratio, no? So, dito, sa libro, let us answer problem 223, no? So, sabi dito sa problem 223, a rectangular steel block is 3 inches long. So, 3 inches yung haba niya in x direction, 2 inches long in y direction. Yung height niya is 2 inches. And 4 inches long in z direction. 4 inches cube yan, no? The block is subjected to a triaxial loading consisting of three uniformly distributed force as follows. So, nag-apply siya sa x direction ng 48 kips, no? 60 kips naman compression doon sa y, kaya no, pa-compress naman yan. And 54 kips tension naman sa z direction. So sabi niya, if the Poisson's ratio is a 0.3, so no, this is if this is a 0.3, no, ito 0.3 daw. Ang tanong niya is and elasticity is 29 times 10 to the 6 psi, determine a single force uniformly distributed load in the x direction that would produce the same deformation in y direction, no? So, may deformation tayo dito sa y, no? So, ngayon, pag nag-apply ka ng dito, no, ng force dito sa x, no, if V is 0.3, elasticity is 29 times 10 to the 6, determine the uniformly distributed load. Load ang hinahanap niya, no? In x direction. So, load dito sa x direction. Ano yung load dito sa x direction na to, na ang deformation sa y is parehas lang, no? Ng original loading, no? Ito yung original loading natin eh. So, mag-load to yung bago doon sa px, then ang deformation daw sa y, yun din. So, ano yung load na yun? So, yun yung tinatanong niya. So, first, is siyempre, dapat malaman natin yung deformation sa y, no? Kung makikita nyo dito sa book nyo, so, dito sa page 42 to 43, may mga formula dito pagkuha ng deformation, no? Using Poisson's ratio. Yung Poisson's ratio usually given yan. Every material, meron siya mga Poisson's ratio. Depende yan. May sa 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, depende. But in this problem, ang Poisson's ratio daw is 0.3. And then the elasticity is 29 times 10 to the 6 psi. Okay? So first, para ma-solve natin deformation sa y, dapat alam natin yung mga stresses sa x, sa z, at sa y, no? So, stresses muna tayo. So, stress in x, stress is force over area. Yun lang naman yun. So, ang load dun is 48. And then, area is 4 times 2, of course. So, 2, 4. 4 times 2. That is 4 times 2. So therefore, the answer is 6 KSI. Okay? And the stress in Y, the force in Y is 60. That is negative 60 kasi compression. And the area in Y is 4 times 3. So that is divided by 4 times 3. And the answer is negative 5 KSI. And the stress in Z, so 54 yung force, no? 54. So this is 54 divided by, of course, the area in Z direction. That is 3 times 2. That is 3 times 2. 3 times 2. And of course, that is 9 KSI. Okay. So kung 9 KSI yan, makukuha na natin yung uh, deformation doon sa Y. Kasi sabi ito sa book, deformation daw sa Y is 1 over E 1 over E times stress sa Y minus Poisson's ratio, then stress sa Z, then plus stress sa X. So, yun daw, no? So, makukuha na natin yung deformation in Y. So, okay. So, let us continue. So, deformation in Y or strain in Y. So, this is strain. 1 over, this is 29, no? 29 times 10 to the 6. No? Then, multiply natin ng stress. That is 9. Stress in Z, in Y, I mean, is a negative 5. That is negative 5. 5 KSI means 5,000 K, no? KSI. So that is negative 5,000 minus 0.3. Poisson's ratio is 0.3. And the stress in Z is 9. And the stress in X is 6,000. So this is 9. This is 9,000. 1, 2, 3 plus 6,000. Okay. So, ngayon, makukuha natin yung strain sa Y. And that is negative 3.276 times 10 to the negative 4. Of course, walang unit. Pwede na sabing inches over inches. Walang unit kasi that is the ratio, no? Strain is the ratio of the deformation over the original length. So, wala yung unit, no? Kung lagyan mong unit, pwedeng inches over inches, mm over mm, no? Pwedeng ganun, no? Okay, since alam na natin yan, and from your book, sabi doon, yung Poisson's ratio daw equals the strain in Y over strain in X, no? So, ibig sabihin, pag makuha na natin yung strain sa Y, makuha natin strain sa X. It follows na Poisson's ratio is 0.3 and then that is equals 3, no? That is 3 3.27, no? 3.276. So this is 3.276. 3.276. This is 3, no? Times 10 to the negative 4. Negative sign only indicate that is compression or tension. If it will elongate, then positive. And if the object or the material will be shortened because of the compression, that is negative. So Ganun lang naman yun, no? It only indicates the direction of the deformation. And this is, pwede nating sabihin to na strain X prime. No, kasi bagong X na yan eh. Hindi siya katulad ng X na una nating ginamit or yung X na given, no? So this is X prime, pwede nating sabihin ganun. Since meron na tayong value ng Poisson's ratio, then therefore strain in X is X prime. This is X prime, no? And therefore the strain is 1.092 times 10 to the negative 3, no? So yun yung strain. So paano natin makuha yung px kasi strain naman nakuha natin, no? So anyway, recall that strain, no? Strain is epsilon is deformation, no? Deformation or a change in length over original length, no? Ganun siya, no? Kaya wala siyang unit. So, and recall that deformation is also equals change in length. Pares lang yan sila, no? Deformation equals PL over AE. No? And notice that this is stress. So we can say that stress L divided by E. Diba? But strain is deformation over L. Okay? Therefore, strain is this one. So that is strain equals stress L over E divided by L. Okay? This is epsilon. Okay, this is C, correct. And of course, L will cancel out. If L will cancel out, meaning, if L will cancel out, epsilon is stress over E. Ito na lang matira, di ba? Stress over E. So, therefore, if you have the value of epsilon, you can get the value of stress. So, therefore, stress is epsilon times E. Epsilon times E. No? So, since meron na tayo nito, pag minultiply natin yan sa E, makuha natin yung stress. Okay? Makuha natin yung stress kasi ito yung formula natin eh. Epsilon times E. So, pag makuha na natin yan, meaning, stress in X is EX prime to eh, no? So, epsilon X times natin sa E, no? So, value ng E. Ano value ng E natin kanina? 29, no? Dito 29 daw ito. So, therefore, pwede nating ilagay na direkta yung 1.09 times 10 to the negative 3. 1.092 to negative 3. Times natin sa E, which is 29,000 times 10 to the 6. Okay? So, therefore, the stress is The stress is 31,668 PSI. Okay. So, stress, remember that stress equals force over area. So, may area tayo, may nakuha tayong stress, makuha natin yung PX. Okay? So, makuha PX, stress times area. Stress times area. So, therefore, PX, stress times area. What is stress? 31,668. And what is the area? What is the area of surface in x direction? That is 4 times 2. That is 4 times 2. Yun yung area eh. And therefore, that is 253,000. 253,000. 253,344. 344 pounds. Pounds yan. So, para gawin mong kips, kilopounds, divide mo lang ng 1,000, magiging kilopounds na. So, pwede mo rin sabihin na that is 253.3 kips. Because the answer in the book is in kips. So, nilipat na natin sa kips. So, kung kips siya, that is 253.3 kips. I think that is the answer in the book. 253 kips tension, no? Tension. Yun ang sabi doon sa book, tension. Okay? So, that is our answer.